Everybody ready? Let's talk about.
A Charlotte family is searching right now for some answers after a mysterious death in Mexico.
Queen City News anchor Morgan Francis has been digging into this story. And Morgan, we understand that you got your hands on the death certificate today.
Yeah, Brian, I did. 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson died a day after she arrived in Cabo with her friends. The family says her friends told them she had alcohol poisoning, but the death certificate I received today says nothing about alcohol.
I probably won't be at ease until someone's arrested.
Whether or not someone should be arrested in the death of 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson remains as uncertain as how she died. The woman, well known for her business braiding hair, turned up dead after just a day on vacation in Mexico. According to her family, Robinson's friends told them she was drunk.
They had a villa, and they stayed there all night. They didn't go out at all. No one told the same story, so I never believed them anyway.
Queen City News obtained Robinson's death certificate, which lists the cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, which is instability in the uppermost vertebrae. In the section where police could have noted any sign of intoxication, it says, person found unconscious on her living room.
And they didn't call us to the very last minute. And then on top of that, they said the maid found them.
The group stayed here at Villa Linda 32, a property listed on CaboVillas.com. A rep with the company says the group called the concierge for help Saturday afternoon. The concierge called a doctor who gave CPR. Robinson died at 3 p.m., an estimated 15 minutes after her injury. We obtained a list of 7 guests who signed into the villa and called the phone numbers they left with the company. Some numbers weren't valid.
Please leave your message for...
And others went to voicemail. So the death certificate has a section that reads, was it accidental or violent a death? Yes was typed into that section, so it's still not clear which one authorities meant to select. The U.S. State Department told Queen City News that Mexican authorities say there's no clear evidence Robinson was murdered.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Janae back again. So this story, as you can see, is about Shanquella Robinson. Okay, y'all seen the news article and you heard what happened. Now keep in mind, did this happen back in October 29th of 2022, right? And we're just kind of like hearing about it now because the mom had to get her body from Mexico and so forth and deal with what she had to deal with. First of all, let me back up. Rest in peace, Shanquella Robinson. And, my condolences go out to her mom and her family. I hope they do get justice for her. So, we're starting to hear about this as the mom is going through what she's going through to pick up the pieces and deal with what she's dealing with. So the story goes, Shanquella and her friends, they met up in Mexico. They had a trip, guys and girls had a trip in Mexico. And she got there in Mexico and not even 24 hours later and she's gone, Okay. I saw the tape of what happened. I'm not going to play the visual, but I'm going to play the audio. And listen to this. I'm going to play it back to back. Just listen to this. And listen towards the very end what the girl says. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, I'll be right back.
Look, can you at least fight back? No. At least something. At least fight back, something.
Get up, bro. Get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, can you at least fight back?
No.
At least something. At least fight back, something.
Get up, bro. Get up.
Yeah.
So the girl on the left is the one that was assaulting Shanquella, okay? And if you see the video, Shanquella is naked. Okay, mind you, she just got there. She wasn't even there 24 hours. Shanquella is in the villa, in the bedroom, and she's naked. And the girl is there. The girl is bigger than her in height, and she's a little more stocky than her. She has one girl that's videoing in the front, a guy is next to her on the left, and there's somebody else in the back videoing as well. So there's at least 3 people in the room watching what's going down. Okay. Shanquella clearly does not want to fight this girl. She wants no parts of this, and you heard the guy, you heard what he said, right? At least fight back. He's like, Quilla, at least fight back. And she's like, no. You can tell this girl is not a fighter. Okay, she ain't want. When I say only thing she was doing was protecting her face and trying to like protect her head a little bit. She is not a fighter. Okay, you can tell that. I don't know if they got her to strip or they call her as she came out the shower. When you go on a trip and what have you, and you going through airports and whatever, you go wrench off right quick. I don't know how they call her, but that girl was milly whopping that little girl all over there. And at one point, it looked like she probably hit her back on the bed, but I kept looking at it, and it was like kind of, sort of. Either way, the reason why I made this video was because, one, it's sad that people hate on people. The girl was like, I'm sick of her. And you could tell when somebody's sick of her, that's not she's sick of her because of things she do. It's sick of her because it's like, this chick is always fly, this chick is always this chick is always that. She's a braider in Charlotte, North Carolina. And, when you see her, you see she always dips, she always going places, she always doing stuff, she dressed and what have you. So you could tell this like, oh, I'm so sick of her. Everything is always going on for her. And, that's what it seemed like to me with this chick. And the way she's beating her and she's hitting her in her face, and it's just like so much anger towards this girl. And it's like, are you kidding me right now? And the part that ticked me off so bad is 2 grown men are in there. Dude is gonna say, Quilla, at least fight back. You're not gonna fight back? Like, dude, you see she not fighting back. She not about that life. She's too cute to be fighting. She want to take her vacation. She want to be wifed up. She want to be cute. She want to do her thing. She ain't trying to be fighting. Like, fighting is probably beneath her. Like, who does that? Only people that eat carbs be fighting and wilding and doing hood rat stuff like this. And this is why it's like the men are getting so weak. They just getting weaker and weaker and weaker and dustier. And this is why I understand why some black women look at black men as crap. And it don't go for all, so don't even go there. It's not all of them. But these are some feminine woman behind men. I want to say some other words, but I'm not. But yo, these dudes are like, are you kidding me right now? You can hear it in the video. You can hear it, boom, boom, boom. She just clapping her. That's her hitting the girl, and the girl is not doing anything. Why would you be beating on somebody that don't even want to be fighting you back? And she talking about get up, ready to fight the girl again. That's just pure hate in her heart for that girl. And then the ones there just sitting there videotaping. Yo, this thing got me heated. It's like, are you kidding me right now? And then on top of that, after they did what they did to her, because she passed away within 24 hours. So they know she was gone. They called the concierge to come check on her, and they know that she passed. And they just gonna get on the plane and go back to North Carolina. Go back to the States, wherever they from. Call the mother talking about alcohol poisoning. I'm like, yo, our people are just demented. But one other thing that I want to say about this, People, you got to have discernment. You got to know when people are not feeling you. You got to understand that everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Okay? People don't like you and they will smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. You know what I'm saying? They hate on you. They don't like you. They'll set you up. They took her all the way to Mexico. Girls trip, dude trip, party time. You know, you got to have discernment. When people, you remember like back in the days or even now, people be like, oh, you think you all of that. You know what? They think you all of that. And they mad because you are all of that. And they trying to, make it seem like it's a joke. No, it's not a joke. You got to listen to how people talk to you, how people talk about you, how they act around you. You know, she thinks she cute. All of that. Why you wearing that? Why you always got to have your hair done? She look like a little tenderoni, get her hair done, her little lace fronts all the time, and she do hair. She got a nice body. She doing her thing. Let me tell y'all, life is too short. Okay. And you never know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Live your life to the fullest. Enjoy your life. I feel bad for her moms because, moms ain't getting no answers. But we got to keep our foot on their neck. We got to keep our foot. I hope it don't be like another Kanika Jenkins case to where it's like nothing really happens. You go round and round in a circle. You think, oh, yes, we got a solution in the case. And then it turns out to be nothing. I hope that's not the case. I hope she really gets justice because this is just sad. This is just pure hateration. Like, for what? Anyway, y'all. Leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel. Y'all think I know, I feel it in my heart. These girls was hating. This girl, not these, but this particular girl was hating on her. And that guy that was talking about, you ain't gonna fight back. Like, you such a punk for that. You are such a punk for that. Like, you see the girl not fighting back. Why wouldn't you stop it? And you supposed to be her friend? Yo, the girl was naked. She got beat down naked. Like, for what? And the girl that was whooping on her is bigger than her. And she's not fighting back. So it's like, I don't want no part of this. She said, he asked her, you're not going to at least fight back? She was like, no. And the girl's still going at her. This is just sad. Sad state of affairs. Well, y'all drop down in the comments and we'll talk about it down there. Oh, one last thing I forgot to say about this. So somebody in their camp, one of them people that was there, that videotaped this, they turned the video in. So I'm no surface. How did the video come about? So one of them that was there turned in the video. So it's going to be interesting to see, what they have to say and how this plays out. And to that girl that did that to her, that was just milly whopping her, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be dealt with, like really dealt with. Anyway, I thank y'all for watching. Rest easy, Shanquella. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.